get straight to the point. I wish that it was just as simple as me just doing a 5-minute video through my iPhone, but not this morning. It's just not that simple, not today, because I have many things that I need to bring to your attention that's very relevant to Mr. Trump. Okay, here's the thing. I've been in the workforce for 25 years. Yes, I've carried my age and beauty very well. But for 25 years, I've been out there in the workforce. My first job was with Dairy Queen. I was a minimum wage earner of $4.25 an hour. Okay, so you folks out there that are making $7.25, you're blessed. Okay, you're blessed. Everything that I have done in my life, in my profession, I've had to work for it. I spent 14 years in the healthcare profession, both on the administrative and the clinical side of things. The last 7 years in the healthcare profession, I worked hospice care. I loved what I did. I enjoyed taking care of people, but my heart, my passion, and love was for the law. I have always worked in a profession where I was always helping others and enjoyed helping others. In the legal profession, regardless of what specialization or areas of law that I've worked in, it's always helping people. Who inspired me to do that? Mr. Trump, obviously. I have years of experience in the legal profession. I have worked everything from massive tort, which is very, very rare, massive tort, civil litigation, family law, probate, real estate, oil and gas. I can keep going down the list. So I have this just variety of experience in different areas of law. Most attorneys come seek me out, okay? Some attorneys have even said, oh, you're really overqualified for the job, but we really need someone like you that has this experience. But they generally seek me out. It's not the other way around. But I took a sabbatical to support Mr. Trump, to be on this Trump train with Mr. Trump 100% all the way in. Here's what I found. Mr. Trump, you are absolutely 100% right. Getting out there over the last couple of months, and I've actually been working on reestablishing myself back into my profession, and what I have discovered, I live in between two major cities, two metroplexes combined, okay? There are jobs available in the legal profession, but here's the problem. A vast majority of the jobs, whether they be on Monster.com, Indeed, Career Builder, whatever, I could be one experienced with the education. I could actually be overqualified for the job, but I can't even submit my application because there's a requirement. The requirement is you have to be bilingual. You have to speak Spanish. The preference is that you be bilingual and speak Spanish. That's a problem. So my point is that the 1 million of those that are actually unemployed, it's not because they're not seeking employment. They're not able to qualify for the job because they don't speak Spanish. They're not bilingual. So I'm going to get to another point. So everybody's raising all these questions about Mr. Trump's comments in regards to the judge, the federal judge, in the Trump University case. And this is where I'm definitely going to have an issue with my profession. I mean, it's done. I'm telling you, it's going to be done. There is an ABA model, Code of Judicial Conduct. When Mr. Trump says that the judge should recuse himself, I find, in my opinion, that I agree with Mr. Trump. He should recuse himself. The point is that Mr. Trump has said he's a Mexican. That is fact. I don't care where he was born. It don't matter. He's Hispanic. He's Latino. Point in case fact. It's proven. But that could be a conflict of interest in some ways, because I'm going to point out something to you. In the ABA model, Code of Judicial Conduct, quote, a judge or candidate for a judicial office shall not engage in political or campaign activities that is inconsistent with the integrity and impartiality of the judiciary. It's right there, folks. It's in black and white. You can go and look it up online. It's there. It is obviously very clear to me that the judge has political involvements, special interest with Raza. Okay, it has now come out that not only has the judge had been involved with Raza with special interest, which Raza, if you know nothing about Raza, which I'm pretty sure that you do, their primary goal is to assist illegal immigrants to become naturalized. Okay? They have been pushing their agenda for years. They have gotten over $15 million in federal grants. Okay? They have gotten millions of dollars from the U.S. Department of Education. They have obviously gotten millions of dollars from other Democrat senators. There is a huge national political special interest and for illegal immigrants in pushing the agenda of amnesty. Okay, so that is a problem for the judge. Just my opinion. Huge problem. And now we have a situation where we find out the Gateway Pundit releases an article yesterday, approximately around noon, that the chief of police in San Jose has been involved with Raza. He's got it posted all over his Twitter. Then you find that the judge on the Trump University case has worked and been involved at the AG's office with that of the mayor of San Jose. So there's all these connections. Clinton has been involved with Raza. Obama has been involved. There is too many connections here, and I hope I don't end up assassinated. But I'm going to read Ken Ford just because I want to. Again, a judge or candidate for judicial office shall not engage in political or campaign activity that is inconsistent with the integrity and impartiality of the judiciary branch. I believe that the judge has already inserted his foot into his mouth, putting out statements. Mr. Trump is a presidential candidate. The judge should have kept his freaking mouth shut, in my freaking opinion. And I think that we have a huge situation, because if you go back into articles and you look further into Raza, you're going to find just how politically involved that they've been pushing their agenda. They're an illegal immigrant lobbyist, that they want to make all these illegal immigrants legal. Okay, so hey, you go back to those articles and they talk about all of their organization and what they've been doing and pushing their agenda to their demonstrations out in the streets over the last several years. What has happened in San Jose, if you go back to articles back in 2006, it happened then too. The same case demonstration. Okay, period. The end.